XAVI Simons is coming as a leaked Trailblazers SBC, and there's a couple others as well. Trailblazers Team 2 comes today, but we've got something to worry about first. Welcome to Trading to Glory. If you're looking for cheap and safe EAFC 24 coins, look no further than u4gm.com and use my code ELYT, ELYYT, for 5% off at checkout. There is a lot of content to cover today. It's Friday, which means we get a new promo team, which is going to be the entirety of Trailblazers Team number 2. But with that is coming 2 objectives, 2 SBCs. We have a Max 87 icon pack on its way, probably coming to SBCs as well. Let's open this rare Electrum Players pack to kick things off, and we get Edin Dzeko, which would have been much better to pack about a week ago when he was an RTTK, which actually ended up being a great investment himself. His card went from 23K to about 37,000 coins. A lot of that just because Fodder was going up as well. But let's take a look at Trailblazers Team 2. Of course, we've got Heung-min Son, Rafael Leao, and Kubo, all who are players that were Player of the Month cards getting into team number 2. And then we've got some big names like Cristiano Ronaldo, Cancelo's getting in, Marquinhos, Mahrez, Sophia Smith. There's a lot of guys in this squad that people will be wanting to play with. And of course, the big idea behind Trailblazers is giving these big names a different playstyle to what they might have as a playstyle plus on their original card. So last week we saw Griezmann go from a Finesse Plus on his gold card to a Trickster, or I believe it was a Technical, excuse me. I've got Trickster on my mind for one reason in particular. As you guys can see from this clip, there is a new glitch in which when you use the Trickster Playstyle Plus, the ball will just stick to your leg and you can just continue running and running and running until you just walk into the goal. The goalkeeper can't even stop you there. You just walk into the net. It is ridiculous. It is an absolutely completely broken mechanic in the game right now, and it's affecting weekend league players. But because of this glitch, we are now seeing players with that Trickster Playstyle Plus shoot to the top of the footbin pages like Allan Saint-Maximin and Rolfo. And if we take a look at some of these prices, Rolfo has gone from about 17,000 coins up to 20K just in the last hour or two. And one card that has spiked even higher is Allan Saint-Maximin. As you can see, this card was 3.5 thousand coins yesterday and is now 9,000 coins just because of this glitch. Now, of course, in the next couple of hours, EA are inevitably going to shut down Weekend League, or they're going to fix this glitch, or something is going to change in which you're not going to be able to do this glitch anymore, because people are going to lose their minds if they don't change this. And so what we're going to see is these cards are going to crash back down. But if you have anybody with a Trickster Plus playstyle in your club tradable right now, it is the time to sell. Get out, take your coins. They will go back down in price in the next day. XAVI Simons and Julian Alvarez are coming as new SBCs during Trailblazers Team 2, and I'd expect one of them to probably drop today because we saw Rodrigo drop last Friday, so I think that they're probably going to keep that same schedule for one of these cards, either Alvarez or Simons. The only problem with investing in their complement links is that they've already gone up a bit. If you take a look at Openda, 282,000 coins with that Leipzig link and an RTTK, which we of course want to hold on to right now. These cards, 250 to 282, already up a lot. Ruben Diaz with that link through Manchester City was in Trailblazers Team number 1 going out of packs today. He's gone from 112 to 122, but you could argue he was already on his way up. And what I'll say is that I think that there's probably still some room for this card to go higher. So if you wanted to make an investment, maybe try to get for a 120 or less, I think Ruben Diaz could work out for you. He's so high rated. He's got Anticipate. The only downside is that pace, but what I've heard is that in game, he feels faster. Then we've got cards that are even low budget, like Frimpong, already moving from 3 to 4. I would probably stay away and wait till content time today and maybe get in if people panic sell because the SBC doesn't drop, or maybe there's some over investing and we can get in during that first hour of content release. Kyle Walker as well, we've got him untradeable on the Trading to Glory from 113 to 127. So there's already kind of a wave that's gone through, so I think we're a little late. I'm not going to invest in any of these cards other than maybe Ruben Diaz, but there is something that could still go up quite a bit. And that something is fodder, all right? Fodder is something that I have not traded with too much this year, but I have given you guys the tips at the right times to pick them up. And what we are seeing is right now, anything between 85 and 87 is still subject to go up. They could rise in price. And to be honest, 88s maybe as well, as they're sitting at 26K. But I think 87s, 86s, 85s look good right now for a couple of reasons. Of course, we've got these SBCs on the way, but we've also got a modified pack, which is a max 87 base icon player. It's like we're getting deja vu from last week when we got hit with a player SBC after player SBC after player SBC, and then bang, they hit us with the max 87 hero upgrade pack, and now we've got the max 87 base icon player pack coming. And I'd expect this to drop Sunday because last week the hero pack dropped Sunday in SBCs, but of course Monday, always historically known as upgrade day, could come out that day as well. So you have a couple of days to pick up fodder. As long as these SBCs don't push it up too much today, you could wait until Sunday to buy, but in my opinion, you could probably get in right now on fodder and just hold until Sunday. I think we're going to see a lot of profit on anything between 85 and 87. One thing I'll say, don't get greedy with the profit because we are at an inflated price now. We're no longer no risk on fodder like we were a couple weeks ago. There is some risk on fodder, but I guess if you go 84 rated, those still are no risk. If you wanted to go 84, I think they're going to be a little slower. We haven't seen them get above 1.6K yet this year. Eventually it'll come, but you got to be patient, and really comes down to what EA require on the SBC requirements. But there is something you absolutely are not late on, and here is what we are focusing our investments on today. Last week, if we take a look at the graph of all of the Team of the Week cards, we can see that shortly after content release on Friday, this, what you're looking at right there, is 2 hours after content, he hit his lowest point at 140K, rising into the night all the way to 157,000 coins at his peak. And of course, out of packs later, even higher. But it seems that that is the opportunity to pick these cards up on Friday night. That is after content release, right? That's content release. Those are the hours following content release. And then into the night, he goes 57 all the way to 65,000 coins. There's an opportunity there. And then Federico Valverde, a big drop at content release, and then the hour following content release, a spike up in price all the way to 837,000 coins, going from 674,000 coins, which means that he rose about 150,000 coins in just about 2 hours. So that is what we're looking at today at content release. While everybody else is focused on Trailblazers Team 1, RTTKs, the new cards from Trailblazers Team 2, we're gonna be making coins on the Team of the Week market. So of course, we're looking at Team of the Week 5, excuse me, and we've got cards like Van Dijk, who is probably comparable to that Valverde in terms of elite Team of the Week cards. This is kind of a similar value card. He's been dropping, following the same trend, and as we get close to content release, we might see his lowest point. Then you've got guys like Berardi, who you could probably compare to Raheem Sterling. We're looking to maybe pick him up about 2 hours after content release. It seems he might be a little bit flatlining here at about 58,000. That's probably a good sign that he's holding value already. And then you've also got cards like Klaus for a little bit lower budget guys. I don't think he's going to rebound quite as much. And then of course, Bruno Fernandes can maybe be comparable to the likes of Coman, but he is higher rated, so he's tougher to pack. 150,000 coins is what he's at right now. He's been as low as 148. He'll probably be lower at content today, and that's about time to pick that card up. And when it comes to RTTKs, hold your cards. Do not sell. They will rise as we exit this weekend. Even if you see a small drop, do not panic. We are holding our RTTKs, and at the end of the weekend, we will understand why, because we will reap the rewards of our patience. So do not sell any of your Road to the Knockout cards over the next couple of days, bar maybe a few examples of fodder cards, maybe Bonucci, maybe Pepe as the squad foundations for Liga Portugal come out, maybe Di Maria as the Liga Portugal SBCs come out. out. But other than that, we are holding these cards. But that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on the video if you haven't yet. We're shooting for 500, and comment down below Team 2 hype. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to show my appreciation to those of you that watch all the way through. It really helps out. So Team 2 hype, I'll drop a heart on everybody who does so. That's it for me today, guys. Go ahead and click on the video. It's right there. That's a great video. Click on that one, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace out.